Hello everyone, I'm number 33 contestant. Nice to be here. To begin with, I'd like to ask a question to you. Can a single person be an island? With the development of globalization, I believe that most of you will give me a big no. In our interconnected global village, all of us are global citizens. We come from different countries, speaking different languages, and having different customs. At the same time, we are in attempt to play an active part in globalization and try our best to be a responsible citizen. Well, today I'm going to share and discuss several questions with you. Where are you from? Do you think you are a part of globalization? If your answer is yes, so what part do you play in the process of globalization? What can you do to contribute to globalization and benefit from it? The last but not the least, is globalization good or bad? If we regard the whole world as a big class, some developed countries serve as a leader to lead and play an active part in globalization. They are the key initiators and participants of globalization, while the countries that have the tendency of engaging in global issues like a study commissary. They become more and more stronger and take much responsibility for global issues. The fact is that every country's degree of development and comprehensive national strengths are different. Therefore, there are still some less developed countries that cannot be engaged in globalization and international issues. They need some excellent people, such as young generation. It seems to be true that developed countries such as United States of America have been the main long-term beneficiary of globalization. U.S. multinationals have been huge profits, and there's no doubt that Americans' prosperity and high living standards depend on low-cost overseas manufacturing and imports. These developed countries have engaged in the globalization for a long time. Therefore, they are more likely to adapt and respond to it. As far as some countries that are engaging in global issues, for example, during the 5 years, China has signed 173 cooperation agreements with 125 countries and 29 international organizations. The Belt and Road has expanded from Asia to Europe to include more new participants in, like Africa, Latin America, and the South Pacific. What's more, China has opened 153 Confucius Institutes and 149 Confucius classrooms in 54 Belt and Road countries. And the app TikTok has been used around the world. This contribution all can be as a symbol of globalization, which has to improve the status of Chinese peoples. The world development is imbalanced. Underdeveloped countries such as Africa cannot meet the need to eat and wear, and they depend on the support of the United Nations. Thanks to globalization, those underdeveloped countries can be offered more material, technological, and personnel support by the world. Judging from all facts offered above, we can summarize that no one can be an island when facing the globalization. We may think this question before. Is internet good or bad? Undoubtedly, it's a double-bladed sword. Like internet, globalization has its own side as well. The nature of globalization is communication and shared benefits. As the Chinese saying goes, all flowers in full blossom make a beautiful spring. In our interconnected global village, to lead a happy life is the common aspiration of people all over the world, and to share the fruit of opening up is a natural choice of the world community. As a global citizen, we should know that globalization remains a historic trend, while it is a long-term trend for countries to work in cooperation with due division of labor for mutual benefits. As a global citizen, we should take responsibility for breaking barriers of languages in order to improve the process of globalization. As a global citizen, all of us ought to call for unwavering efforts to make globalization more open, inclusive, and balanced so that its benefits are shared by all. Today, I'm here, expressing Chinese voice by the medium of English to other international friends. Personally, the basic thing we can do is to raise awareness of globalization and be a qualified global citizen and a real international person. Thank you.